I'm Dr. Fitz, and this is Enno, and I've teamed up with SpotOn GPS Fence to help your dog live their best life. Today, we're talking about exercise. When you think of exercising your dog, you may think of playing fetch or going for walks. But exercising your dog can be so much more. In addition to physical exercise, it's important to give your dog mental stimulation as well. There are different games you can play outside, like hide and seek, or training sessions to get your dog and his brain moving. Playdates with other dogs also provide physical and mental exercise. Some dogs crave sniff walks when they can sniff and explore whatever catches their interest. One of the main questions I get as a veterinarian is how much exercise should my dog get? This can be a difficult question to answer because every dog is different, but there are some general points to remember. Different breeds of dogs have different exercise requirements. Herding and hunting dogs, for example, tend to be very high energy dogs. Think Border Collies, Australian Shepherds, Vizslas, and German Shorthair Pointers. These dogs have genetic drives for certain behaviors, and it's important for their mental and physical health to allow them to display those behaviors. But you can get creative. If you don't happen to have a herd of sheep for your Border Collie, you can take up agility, play games outdoors, or create puzzles for them to solve. If you have a hunting breed, like Enno here, hide and seek games or letting them run free with their SpotOn collar can be great. For these breeds, plan for several hours of moderate exercise daily. A 1 to 2 mile walk per day likely won't cut it. As a vet, I often get complaints of anxiety and destructive behaviors if these breeds don't get the exercise that they need. Retrieving dogs such as Labs and Goldens, and some working dogs like German Shepherds, also need a fair amount of exercise, but often a bit less than the more high energy breeds. However, these dogs also benefit from using their natural instincts, like playing fetch for the retrievers and interactive training games for the shepherds. Terrier breeds can be tricky. Exercise requirements can vary greatly between the dogs in this category. For example, Jack Russell Terriers often have higher prey drives and working instincts than your average Yorkie. However, like any dog, they benefit from both physical and mental stimulation. Giant breed dogs can also be tricky. Some giant breeds are also working dogs, like Great Pyrenees, that are often used as livestock protection dogs. These dogs often benefit from freedom outside and may not even live indoors at all. Short play sessions may be all they're interested in, as they spend most of their time patrolling their property and keeping the livestock safe. On the other hand, if you have a Great Dane, the couch potatoes of the giant breeds, these dogs generally require much less exercise, often less than an hour per day, and we usually recommend low-impact activity to protect their joints. As you could probably guess, it's important to understand your dog's needs to give him the proper amount and type of exercise. Several last points to keep in mind. Younger dogs can have very high energy, but we recommend that you stick with lower impact activities to avoid long-term joint issues. We generally do not recommend long runs or long games of fetch for growing dogs. Next, certain dog breeds can be a little obsessive, such as Border Collies, Aussies, hunting breeds, and even some Labs. It's important to know that some of these dogs will not stop playing until told to stop. Some Labs will literally play fetch until they collapse. If this is your dog, make them take breaks. Give them rest and water several times during a long play session. Knowing your dog's exercise needs will keep them happy, healthy, and mentally stimulated all year round. And living life unleashed with SpotOn can help, giving your dog the freedom to run free within their GPS boundary. For more tips on exercising your dog, check out SpotOnFence.com.